What is this thing? Should I start an OnlyFans? Why is there a wall here? We're at the tree. Cannot get over how nice a night it is. It was still good to get the experience. I am so blind right now. Another day, another thing to do. I'm out here on a feckin' glorious day. Utterly glorious. There is one slight difference to this video. I'm going to see if you can tell what it is. I do have one word to kind of hint towards it, and that's jubbly. One person may know what that means. Apparently in these videos I'm just walking through a firing range the whole time. That is not the case, at least I don't think so. Actually, what that noise is, in the fields nearby, the farmer's got air cannons, essentially, gas bottles that sit beside it, kind of like what you'd see at the side of a camper van. I'm assuming it's to warn off birds, but if anyone knows what it is actually for, then please do tell me. It really is just one of those days. So the aim of this video is literally, I'm just going to go watch the sunset. That is all I'm doing. I ended up doing a trip with a good friend, ended up wandering at the woods and found a spot with just this unbelievable viewpoint. So yeah, I'm going to walk to there during golden hour and just hopefully see an amazing sunset. I really want to start experimenting with camera angles, and I feel like this could be one. I actually really enjoy this kind of weather. When it's getting closer to like minus temperatures, I don't know, just love it. There's something about the air and just being really cold. I used to actually have this thing, but I kind of still do have it, with water, and just the feeling of water on my hands, for whatever reason, that would just make me feel like it was almost like I was alive, essentially. Might sound kind of cheesy to say, but 2 seconds. It makes me feel alive, in a sense, where it's just like, I do not know how to describe it, but excuse the sunglasses, it is very sunny. I found a new solution: walk backwards. No more sun in my eyes. So I actually want to talk about DJing for a bit, kind of just what it takes to become a DJ. Now, I've not got any intentions of being a DJ, but last year, February last year, ended up, me and a friend made a YouTube channel. We had ended up getting DJ controllers, which is different from like an actual mixer. I'm not going to go into the fine details, but got a controller. I actually got one off a friend, started playing about with that, and the whole intention of that was purely just for like listening to music at work. So why listen to the radio when you're not really hearing the music you want to hear? That music for us being like really fast, hard and heavy techno. So it just got to the point where we learned how to mix just like sets, and that would end up doing us at work. We just send them back and forward to each other, and yeah, it was just one of those things where you just want to get better and better at it. Started a YouTube channel in February last year, and from there we've ended up having an experience doing a club night. We've done it twice now, but it's been very eye-opening what it actually takes to become a DJ. We've not had the intention of becoming a DJ, but it's one of those things, if you can get better at it, like, it'd just be cool now to say that, oh yeah, I actually ended up being a DJ for a little while. Would really like to experience it. I think once you start playing with the music more and more, it's just like having friends around and playing about with the decks. It was one of the best nights. So couldn't imagine doing that with a bunch of other people. So yeah, really striving towards actually getting to play somewhere. One of the main things we've realised is it's very much a who you know kind of thing. Yeah, you need to be turning up to things constantly, getting to network, getting to talk to people, which is fair enough. But I do feel like it takes away from people who have been working away behind the scenes and maybe just not got that confidence, or maybe they just never had the friend group that wanted to go do that thing. So yeah, there's a lot of talented people out there, and I think because of the whole like it's who you know thing as well, it really just hides and takes away from a lot of talented people that are out there. Now, I'm not saying that we're talented and deserve to be out there. I'm just saying that we have noticed that that is the case and kind of how it seems to be. We actually started with a slogan. It was like by DJs for DJs with our channel, and we'd very much like to stick to that. If we can get other people that are on to our YouTube channel and use our channel as a platform for them, us helping them is only going to help ourselves as well, help them get their name out there and help us get our name out there to other people. I feel like that's a win-win, like no harm in it. One of the things we've actually done is went to an open decks night. The first one that we went to was at a place in Edinburgh, well, both were in Edinburgh, but we ended up doing the open decks there, and when we turned up, it was supposed to have been, oh, you can play anything you want, any BPM, but when we got there, we were told, oh, sorry, it needs to be at this BPM, it needs to be this kind of music. That is not what we're into at all. We would not have came if that was the case. We still ended up having a go because, well, we just really, oh, sorry, I'm just gonna, so we ended up having to just play music we didn't really want to play, and it wasn't a good showing of what we can do. I feel like we kind of messed it up basically. Maybe that was always going to happen in your first attempt regardless, but it would have been nice to say that it was our fault. I mean, it was our fault. We never had the music and we couldn't mix it, but I'm going to make excuses and say because we were told differently, we just never prepared. The second one was actually just recently. We ended up, it was an open decks night, but it was by invitation. I do not know how to word that. But yeah, so we had ended up being scheduled to play at 2 o'clock in the morning, told, oh, like play this BPM, and then we were asked what kind of music we wanted to play. That was really good. The night, I feel like, was organised really well. It's really a shame about how many people turned up. There wasn't enough people. There ended up being a guy in from Germany, and I can only assume that they would have had to have paid his travel and his accommodation on top of his DJ fee, and there just couldn't have been the people there for it. So the chance that we got to play the open decks in the second room, that was kind of, it never worked out as good as it could have because just the lack of people that were there. Yeah, so we never really got to play in front of many people. It was still people, but yeah, it was just maybe like 6 people max at one time. But for the evening, I think there was maybe like 25, 30 people at any one time at max. So yeah, for the people that we got, can't complain. It was still good to get the experience. I am so blind right now. I've shown this before, but I'm very curious. Why is there a wall here? Also, this tree. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I've got a thing for trees. Not in that sense, but, well, now that you mention it, this actual tree, I was curious as what is happening here. This comes down, this is split, grown, what? Like, what is it? Turns out it's 2 trees. Jesus. And then one more thing, back of the wall, what is this thing? It's like cast iron, something? I don't know, but why is it shaped like that and what is it? I was going to talk through here, but I almost feel like this is going to be too loud. Does that sound like ASMR? Should I start an OnlyFans? like I was saying, with the DJing, it's really feel like it's one of these things where we're going to just have to make our own event. It's sad to say, but everyone else is already established, which is fine. Like, you've been doing it for a while, but if you've just got, again, if you just want to do your own thing, why would if you are holding events and bringing in DJs, then you're a business, like you are looking to make money from that. So why would you get someone in who doesn't have a name? You can't just assume that people are going to buy tickets for some random person. So how can you expect to be taken on board by any event planner? I'm doing a terrible job at trying to word this, but yeah, if you're a business, like, why would you want to risk not making money? So yeah, it completely makes sense, but then I think just it's that realization of we're just going to have to do our own thing. So we're really looking forward to the challenge. I think it's something that we will really enjoy, and yeah, it really just means that we can do what we want to do and show what we can do. I feel like it's a blessing in disguise, it really is. I think this is just going to be the best way to do it going forward. So I hope all of that has made sense. I'll now come back to it on a later date, but yeah, I cannot get over how nice a night it is. It is just unbelievable. I just live for this stuff at this point in my life. I don't know, I really want to make the most of every single day, and yeah, that for me just means not missing moments like this and just trying to be there for them as much as I can. And I have to say, I genuinely feel really rewarded for it. I feel like this is probably the happiest I've been in a very long time, and it's just like a consistent feeling that I really just hope sticks around. I feel like if something bad was to happen in my life and like worst case scenarios happened, then I'd like to think that I've got the tools now to try and deal with that and just be the person that I am now. I'm not saying that anything is ever going to be easy to deal with. You never know what's around the corner, but yeah, I feel like I'm very happy with the person that I am and am becoming, and I just want to keep taking that forward. And to keep taking that forward, I feel like that involves a lot of this. It's just fantastic. Something else I would really like to learn is proper photography. I currently have the Samsung sorry, I was so close to falling on my arse there. Yeah, currently have the Samsung S23 Ultra, so I feel like the capabilities are just kind of endless, but I know I'd really like to get good at photography. I don't know, I want to know how to capture a scene properly. Not so much about like the settings, but just more like how to capture emotion in a photo and kind of capture a feeling in a photo. That is something I really want to learn how to do. Now let's be honest, I feel like it doesn't matter what age you are, there's still that childish want to climb a tree. I feel like this is a tree that I've got a chance of climbing. Look at this thing. It's huge. Jesus, look at it. I'm getting in that tree. We're on a tree. Hooray. Oh, I don't know if this is videoing anything. Oh my god, no. I need... Right, we're good. This thing is massive. Look at this. Oh, oh my god. Ha ha. We are sorted. We're at the tree. What does climbing a tree count as? I am not. Kind of moving. I wonder, does this do it justice as to how big it is? Who knows? Just so we're clear, I am what is the word for it? Just so we're clear, I am ironically yeeting. Although I think I'm at the point now where I'm unironically unironically. Yes. I've just kicked this thing out the ground. I have no idea what this is. It's like a pot. I don't know. But yeah. It's quite heavy. Don't know. Seem to be no. I seem to be in the land of unknown right now. It's just, yeah, what a place. My phone is really low, so I'm going to stop recording just now. But, you know, this keeps changing lens. How cool is that? I could stay still. Jesus. I don't know why I keep saying Jesus either. I'm just enjoying making the noise, to be quite frank. I was going to say my autism really comes out, but should I really be saying that? Well, that is the case. I just like making the noise, and that is it. I'm a simple man, I like simple things. This is what my camera sees while I'm walking along. So I'm actually just going to end this one here. Thank you very much if you've watched. I hope you have a fantastic day, fantastic night, whatever you're doing. That is it from me.